everyone, I am Pipetch and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm starting this one off with a big old content warning. It's been gradually getting sadder over the last few episodes, but oh boy, does it pop up in this one. Yes. This one is disturbing. I am going to, anything particularly distressing, I'm going to blur out, just because that's not the kind of stuff I want to put out. So the images themselves will be blurred, but it's still pretty confronting. And from here on out is pretty much so. So if you're not okay with things like suicide and self-harm, this is probably the point to stop. Sorry, that's just the game. Yep. Jeez. Oh fuck. Sorry, the key change there just really freaked me out. I wasn't expecting it. I've never sat in the menu this long. Okay, I just need to go for it. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, and I've played this game and watched playthroughs of it multiple times, and I'm so nervous. Okay. We can get through this together. Let's go. Yes, that's where we left it. It is the day of the festival. Good God. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. How many people are supposed to be at this festival? Are 2 trays going to be enough? That's what? 24 cupcakes? Maybe 48? I mean, your average school, you're going to have hundreds of people, surely. Anyway, whatever. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Of course. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Should there be music under this? Because there's not, and it's freaking me out a little bit. No, we're just going to be quiet. All right. The sweeping thing the sweep across made a noise, so I know that's not broken, but should I, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna go to the menu and see if maybe, yeah, I'm sure. Nope, it's just quiet. Great. I love it. It's great. That's exactly how I wanted it, actually. Patch, hi. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Oh, right, you perform it in the classroom? Yeah, okay. I always pictured it as being in a big hall or something, but that doesn't make sense. You're such a small club. Why would you get the hall? Anyway, they must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Fair enough. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. Hey, fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. She yesterday had a huge heart, told you that she's been struggling with depression for all these years, and you're saying she should try a little harder? What the hell is wrong with you? Ugh, she deserves better. Jesus Christ. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, exactly. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, shut up. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Wow, great. That's a great sign. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Probably. You should take a little responsibility for her, Patch. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Ooh. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Yeah. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. Yeah, that means I can psychically read your mind at any time and have full viewing, full viewing privileges of every experience you ever go through. Ahaha. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Well, actually, we don't know what Sayori told her, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I wonder why. The lack of music is freaking me out. I don't like it. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Sure, they came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. Uh-oh. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh shit. Oh, that's so bad. Why is there a percentage at the top? So yeah, cool, okay. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh God, Sayori. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Patch? What's wrong? I'm sorry, did you not find this incredibly disturbing? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. You don't say. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Oh God, please, just any kind of music. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Oh God. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, God. An exception has occurred. Jesus, Sayori. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her, I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh God. Christ. Oh, good God. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. God, that's awful. Well, let's I guess. Jesus, okay. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh gosh. Oh, and the music is weird. Is it? No, it's not. It's fine. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up with me. Oh, it's so cool, but also, Jesus, it's horrifying, but it's so good. Oh my gosh. It's an ordinary school day like any other, ha ha ha. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Hey, first of all, oh, good God. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how the best way to go about this is, because some of it is just going to be the same as the first time, but naturally, some of it isn't, because Sayori ain't there anymore, and that's going to change things. But I never really know when that's going to happen, so I might kind of just try and play through it, and maybe I'll skip ahead to when things are new or different. We'll see how that goes. I'll just kind of play it by ear and see what happens when I'm editing it. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh gosh. Patch? It just makes me feel sick every time. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, I mean, she's clearly in on it. I mean, she kept talking to Sayori, and Sayori was like, shouldn't listen to the things that she's been telling to me, and she's, awful. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same classes last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature fucking Christ. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. Wow. Still an asshole, I see. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Yeah, it does sound really fucking boring. No, but it's really not boring at all, you know? I bet. I'm so freaked out. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Ha, the fucking idiot. Oh, God. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? She reading manga? Unheard of. Hey, Patch. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Patch, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Aw. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Drink break. I've gotten so used to, like, off-brand lemonade that now that I'm having, like, Sprite, it's like, whoa, flavor. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a new guest with me. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. I'm gonna swear every time, and I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm not good with jump scares. I really love horror and stuff, but the kind of horror I like is spooky and cool monster designs and really interesting concepts. Jump scares? Just no. Okay. Oh God. This is gonna kill me. Welcome to my final series ever. We really kept this one going for a while. Okay, no, I'm fine. Wake up. Wake up. Snap out of it. Okay. A, a guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Patch. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cool girls. Whoa.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Patch in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Patch? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Patch, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Wow. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Here we go again. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Patch? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Patch. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the next festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Patch? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Patch, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Patch, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, alright. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I got got by oh, well, thank you. I love you too. I was like, I got got by enough of these in 2006, but okie dokie. Only two. Let's just do this poem. I want to go for Natsuki in this run, but I also just kind of want to see what happens if we do a Sayori one. Oh my god, I forgot her name for a second. That was so bad. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. Clumsy. Okay. Party. Dance. Maybe there aren't any. Imagination. Oh. Cute. Wonderful. Rain cloud. Happiness. Okay, maybe I can't pick any. Sunset. No. All the ones that I think would be Sayori's ones are just popping up for Natsuki. Excitement. Raindrops? No. Feather. Peaceful. Passion. What if I... No, of course. I thought, I just... Friends. Fireworks. Warm. Okay, well, that was reasonably normal, but we're gonna leave it there for now. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was so much. This is clearly starting to go... If you didn't notice, I think it's starting to go downhill a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh yikes. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it for now, and I'll see you all in the next one. And believe it or not, it gets worse. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what the next maybe one or two might just be continuing through this, like, everyday run with glitches and a few spooky things there and there. But I'm not sure. Just be warned that from now on, there is the potential for more disturbing content. Oh, good God. Yikes. I love this game. Okay. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Goodbye. Bye.